mixture problems is what we're going over today. These are the types of problems that you see that are word problems, and it's like you go to the store and you buy trail mix and it's 25% M&Ms, and your bae brings home trail mix that's 10% M&Ms, but you want 15% M&Ms. How much of each should you mix together to give you that sweet percentage you want? That's what we're dealing with. These are the problems that are like, you have acid and it has this much solution. Basically, you have a certain amount, you want to add a certain amount to get a certain amount. Okay? Freddie is joining me today. As you can see, he's got a nice, handsome haircut because it's summer right now on the day of this recording, and today it felt like over 100 degrees, so the guy needs to feel good. Which is why I shave my head. Because of the weather. Speaking of weather, whether or not we know how to do these problems. Sorry, Freddie, for getting cut off. Like your hair was. What we're going to do is we're going to have information. A lot of the information that we're going to be given is known. So again, you're going to be given something like, we have 25% of this stuff, and we want to mix like 18% of this stuff so we can get 20% of that stuff. And what we do is we set up a table that looks like this. We have rate in one column, we have the amount in the other column, and we have what I call the product, which means you multiply guys together. So, you know, if you know the rate, what did I say, 25% of, I don't know, certain stuff, we'll say A. The product of that is 25% of A. Now, we always take our rate and turn it into a decimal, so 25% is 0.25A. If we don't, what did I say, 18%? So 18% of, let's just actually say that we know the amount of the second one, and let's just say it's 15 pounds, just for funsies. We would write out 0.18, because that's 18% as a rate, times 15. You can probably hear my dog in the background. You hear that annoying dog? And what did I say? We wanted 20%, so we want 20%. And this is what I know. I know that if I'm going to mix A amount plus 15, my amount is going to be A plus 15. So I will write out 20.20 or 0.2 parentheses A plus 15. This is confusing, not confusing, this is a pain in the butt. We're going to do 4 of these, so hopefully it will be less of a pain in the butt. What you do is you take this product, you add to that product and equal that product. So the equation that we're going to give ourselves is 0.25A, and I'll use x from here on out, plus 0.18 times 15 equals 0.20 or 0.2A plus 15, and then we just solve a really terrible looking problem. But basically the general idea is, if we have, like, you know, mixture number 1, or if we have group number 1 and group number 2, we write out our rate right here. We write out how much we're given, whether we know it or not, and then we multiply those two to get this column. Whatever our mix number 2 was, we write out the rate right there, whether it's percent or price. We write out the amount and we multiply those together. Then we take what we hope to get. So in this case, I said, I hope we get a 20% mixture. We write out 20. I know what my amount is. If I'm adding A and 15, it's going to be A plus 15. And my product is going to be 0.2 times A plus 15. We write it out. We say the first one plus the second one equals the third one. That's our equation, bada bing. So let's do 4 of them, okay? Again, this is a not fun topic, a very difficult topic if you want my opinion. You know, these are the types of things where If you were like, Mr. Perich, what are your least favorite things to teach in Algebra 1? There you go. Hate these. But we got to do them. We got to do them. What if you become a scientist and you need to do stuff like that? All right. So I have mixture number 1, 5 fluid ounces, 2% alcohol solution. I'm going to put that in red. It's mixed with 11 fluid ounces, 66% alcohol solution. Find the concentration of the new mixture. The concentration is the percentage. Okay? So, what I have in mix number 1, in mix red, I have 5 fluid ounces, so in my amount, I'm going to put 5. I have 2% alcohol right there. And I have to find out the product. So I have 0.02 times 5, because I multiplied those numbers together, and there you have it. Okay, 0.02 times 5. That's mixture red. Mixture green is 11 fluid ounces, so that's my amount. 66% alcohol solution, so 66%. And I'm going to multiply out 0.66 times 11. That's my product. Okay. My rate is, I don't know. I'm trying to find the rate. My total amount of new mixture is, well, I knew that I added 5 of some stuff and 11 of other stuff, so that's going to be 16. And so x times 16 is 16x. Now, what I do to set up an equation is I add that guy, red, I add it to green, and it equals out 16x. So 0.02 times 5 plus the green 0.66 times 11 equals 16x. The x is going to give me the rate. Okay, the rate of my total final mixture. 0.02 times 5, I think, is 0.1. 0.02 times 5.
The answer is 0.1.
0.66 times 11. I have zero idea. 0.66 times 11.
It's 7.26.
And that's going to equal 16x. And then you just solve this equation. Okay? 0.1 plus 7.26 is 7.36. And that's going to equal 16x. Is x all by itself? No, we have to divide 16 from both sides. Divide 16 from both sides. 7.36 divided by 16.
It's 0.46.
So 0.46 is my rate, which means I want to turn that into a percent. So 0.46 is 46 out of 100, so my final answer is 46%. All right. Told you it was a lot of fun. I don't know why my dog's freaking out. It's 8:18 here on a Sunday evening at my house. Oh, I know. My kids are eating popcorn upstairs, so she's going berserk. Let's do it again. We have 16 pounds of brand M cinnamon. So what I didn't do with the last one is I didn't label it. So I have, I'll call you brand M cinnamon. Was made, the whole thing is brand M cinnamon. All right, brand M. McCormick's. 16 pounds of brand M cinnamon was made by combining 12 pounds of Indonesian cinnamon, which costs $19 per pound, with 4 pounds of Thai cinnamon, which costs $11 per pound. Find the cost per pound of the mixture. This one's actually a little bit friendlier than the last one. All right, so we have the Indonesian cinnamon. Will make you red. We have the Thai cinnamon. Will make you blue. And we'll start filling things out. Indonesian cinnamon is, we got 12 pounds of it and it's $19. So we've got $19 of the Indonesian cinnamon and there's 12 pounds of it. So I've got $19 times 12 pounds. All right. I've got the Thai cinnamon, which is 4 pounds of that, $11 a pop, which is 11 times 4. That's math I can handle. Find the cost, so I don't know the price, the cost, so I'll call you X. It is 16 pounds, and that's obvious because this adds up to 16, and it also tells us that it's 16 pounds at the very beginning. That's why I said this problem is slightly easier than the last one. And so when I multiply those two guys together, I get X times 16, or 16X. Was the last one 16X? Oh, jump the gun. Yeah, look at that. Not very creative. So I take 19 times 12, add that up to 11 times 4 to get 16x. So I have 19 times 12, which I don't know what that is. I'm going to add that to 11 times 4, which I do know what that is, and that equals 18x. 19 times 12.
It's 228.
I'm going to add that to 11 times 4, which is 44. Add that, not equal it. Shame on me. And that's going to equal 16x. 228 plus 44. It's 272.
The answer is 272.
That's going to equal 16x. Is x all by itself? No. Divide both sides by 16. Divide everything by 16. Bada bing. 272 divided by 16.
The answer is 17.
17 is equal to x. What was x? The price of brand M. So $17. Baby. Oh. And that makes sense. Dollars and cents. Because I added a lot of the $19 stuff to a little of the $11 stuff, so it's going to be more on the pricey side, not near as expensive as the $19 stuff. How many milligrams of a metal containing 45% nickel must be combined with 6 milligrams of pure nickel, which is 100%, to form an alloy containing 78% nickel? All right. So I've got nickel number 1. I've got nickel number 2. And I need the alloy. Okay. How many milligrams of 45% nickel? So I don't know that. I have no clue. Must be combined with 6 milligrams, so I know you're 6, of pure nickel, which is a hundo. To get 78% alloy. Now this mixture is x plus 6, because I don't know how much of the first, I do know how much of the second, so I get x plus 6 for my alloy, because you just combine them. So we've got 0.45x right now. We've got 100, which is 1, 6, and that's going to equal 0.78x plus 6. So I'm going to add that guy to 6 and have it equal 0.78x plus 6. So 0.45x plus 100% of 6 is 6 equals 0.78x in parentheses plus 6. First thing I should do is distribute a property on the right side. So the left side has not changed, not yet. 0.78x. 0.78 times 6.
The answer is 4.68.
I always like subtracting the smaller number when I have two variables or one variable on each side. So I'm going to subtract 0.45x from both sides minus 0.45x, cross u out, and that's going to be 6 equals 0.33x plus 4.68. I'm going to subtract 4.68 from 6, so minus 4.68 because I'm subtracting the number floating around from both sides. 6 minus 4.68 is 1.32, and that equals 0.33x. Is x all by itself? No. Divide both sides by 0.33. Divide both sides by 0.33. 1.32 divided by 0.33.
The answer is 4.
Oh, wow. Perfect. So 4 equals x. So what was x? X was the amount of nickel. So how many milligrams of metal containing 45% nickel? 4 milligrams of that metal. What do you think, buddy? Pretty intense, huh? Pretty intense. Pretty intense. This is a good guy. He's a good friend. By the way, today is August 8th, which is National Cat Day. I celebrate you, Freddie. Mwah. Just love a cat. Love cats. Love me some cats. All right. Brand X sells 21-ounce bags of mixed nuts that contain... Hey, mixed nuts. That's the name of a SpongeBob episode. Brand X sells 21-ounce bags of mixed nuts that contain 29% peanuts. To make their product, they combine brand A, blah, 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 and brand B, blah, blah, blah. So X is what I want. A is here. B is there. X sells 21-ounce bags. That is 29% peanuts. I put 0.29 instead of the percent because why not? All right. To make their product, they combine brand A, which is 35%, so 0.35. We don't know how much. And brand B, which contains 25%. All right. How much of each? All right. So we don't know how much is A. Here's the thing. We don't know how much B is either as far as my amount. The last thing I want to do is introduce a new variable because then I won't be able to solve it. Now, when I learn how to do these with systems of equations, that's a different story. But right now, I don't know how to solve this with two variables. So I'm not going to say that you're X because I don't know what you are and you're Y because I don't know what you are. What I do know is the whole thing's supposed to be 21 pounds. Pounds, ounces, 21 ounces. And I already added X, which means the rest is going to be 21 minus X. So if X was 10 pounds or ounces, and you're like, well, I added 10 ounces, how much do I have to add of this stuff? You would say, well, 21 minus 10 is 11. But we don't know that this is 10. So we're going to just say X. So 21 minus X, which means your 0.35X, your 0.25 parentheses 21 minus X, and your 0.29 times 21. Lots of stuff that I don't know off the top of my head. But what I do know is I add U to U and have it equal U. Or as Soldier Boy would say, U! Bam, bam, bam. Writing out equations. All right, so now I'm writing the guy out. That's in third column. Plus 0.25 times the quantity 21 minus X equals 0.29 times 21. 9 plus 10. Your 0.35X. I'm pretty sure 0.25 times 21 is 5.5. No, 5.25. 0.25 times 21.
It's 5.25.
Minus 0.25x is going to equal, I have no clue what that is. 0.29 times 21.
That would be 6.09.
Okay. Forgot my x there. That would have been catastrophic. Catastrophic. Let's combine like terms. If I have 0.35x and I'm taking away 0.25x, that's just 0.1x. Plus 5.25 equals 6.09. I'm going to subtract 5.25 from both sides. 0.1x equals 6.09 minus 5.25.
It's 0.84.
0.84 divided by 0.1.
It's 8.4.
All right, so what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to... How much of each do they need to use? So I need to find out how much of A. Well, X is how much of A. So A is ounces, 8.4 ounces. B, the amount B is 21 minus 8.4. 21 minus 8.4.
The answer is 12.6.
Yuck! But now I know how to mix nuts together. Chocolate? Did he say chocolate? SpongeBob episode called Mixed Nuts. That's all I've got. Tuffy. Watch this 15 times for your own good. As for me and my cat, I wish you adieu. And together we're going to say, bye!